Hey everyone, hope you're all well. Jason Grenham here. For those of you who don't know me, automotive industry expert with over 15 years experience. Okay, so part of the mini-series, one of the subjects I'd like to talk to you about today is revenue, okay, and most specifically additional revenue. Okay, now I'm assuming most of you guys in the retailer world, you've got your income in terms of your servicing, your service actions, your warranty. Okay, but what I'd like to discuss today is the additional part. Okay, so when the cars are in, what are we doing about them to try and upsell? Okay, and try and get a bit more additional revenue for you guys. Okay, so additional revenue, poor additional revenue. Okay, let's have a look at it. So what could be a consequence of not turning the additional revenue? Okay, could be poor customer satisfaction. Okay, one thing it could be is customers just don't trust you. Okay, they'll bring the car to you because you're a manufacturer, but actually, do they trust the person they're dealing with? Do they trust you as a retailer to do any further work on their car? I don't know. Okay, that's something, maybe a reason why they may not authorize any form of additional work. Okay, another point could be that you don't offer anything. Okay, so there is EVHC in the world. We're starting to get into obviously video capture now as well. Are we carrying it out? Do all throughputs have an EVHC carried out? Okay, and if you're doing video capture, do all throughputs have a video capture? Great way to build trust with customers. Okay, something else just to bear in mind, and we'll come on to those 2 points in a little bit. Okay, something else, another point could be the quality of upsell. Are your service advisors, do they have the correct training? Are they upselling correctly? Okay, do the customers really understand the benefits of having the work carried out today rather than having it carried out by a garage just down the road that's maybe not an authorised repairer such as yourselves? Okay, so let's have a look at the different areas and how we can look to improve them, okay, and what we can do to hopefully raise those additional revenue points. Okay, so we touched on it just previously, but the first point is EVHC. Okay, last year in the UK alone, 429, completely underestimated there, £429 million worth of red work went unsold. Do I need to say anything more? Okay, £429 million worth of unsold work in 2017. Okay, let's just let that sink in. That is a hell of a lot of work to you guys in the retailer world. All right, so maybe let's have a look at the reasons for why there was unsold work. Okay, so it could be the quality of the EVHC. Right, let's just say you guys are the experts. Right, so when I receive an EVHC as a customer, I would possibly expect to see the breakdown of each tread depth on the tyre, the tyre size, the tyre speed rating, the weight number. Okay, I would expect to see all of that information on my EVHC. I would even expect, possibly, because you are the experts, to see coolant measurement, brake fluid viscosity. Okay, these are good things which add value and build trust. If a customer sees that we're doing it, actually, yeah, these guys are good, I trust them. All right, so definitely things that we should be looking to do to build the quality of the EVHC, and definitely build the quality of the report that we give to a customer, especially trying to upsell work. Okay, bringing into that, something else I mentioned was video capture. How is video capture going for you guys? Something I'm understanding, right, is we're having a little bit of difficulty with the throughputs. So how many are you doing by throughputs and video capture? Okay, is it a difficulty? What's the quality of them? Guys, I really think we should not underestimate the power of video capture with the EVHC, because it's a great way of building trust with the customer. You can show them the items that you're diagnosing on their car, okay, and they can see firsthand what they need. Okay, how great is that? How great is the technology to be able to do that now? Okay, to be able to send the customer, whilst the car's in the workshop, a video of what's wrong with their vehicle. Demonstrate, show them. Okay, transparency at its best. Yeah, let's look to be doing that. And if you are doing it, what's the quality like? Okay, do the technicians need training on it? Is the video good quality good enough? That's something else we need to look at. Is the microphone quality good enough? Okay, these are all things which are little things that, as experts, we should have right, but do we? Okay. Next point. Before I do that, I just want to tell you a little story about an EVHC. So, I took my car into a retailer recently, and it had been in there, let's just say, a month before for some diagnosis, and had to go back in to have the part fitted. And when I received it back, all okay, not a problem. 3 days later, okay, my engine oil light came on saying it's low. Now, I actually got thinking about it, and as it turns out, for my visit, I didn't receive an EVHC. Had that retailer told me that my engine oil was low at the point that it was in the dealer 3 days prior to the light coming on, I would have actually paid for an oil top-up, and they could have done it there and then. Now, I'm only talking an oil top-up, but my point is, had they done the EVHC and had a look at my vehicle and rang me about it and notified me, it would have saved me an inconvenience, and I would have got it done there and then, okay? And now, the question that I have to them is, how many customers is that happening to, and how much revenue has that lost for them? Okay, so that's something I just want you to bear in mind. Every car that comes through your workshops should have an EVHC of some kind, regardless of when it was in previously. Okay, every customer should receive a report. Okay, next point for additional revenue I want to talk about is service advisors. Okay, now service advisors are the toughest job in the after sales department, I believe, because of the interaction with customers and so on, and the busyness of it. Right now, when upselling, is the quality good? Okay, are service advisors doing everything they can? Coming back to the report, does the report give them all the ammunition that they need when talking to a customer? Does it put everything in the correct terms? Okay, does it provide them with the quality that they need to speak to a customer? Okay, now I've mentioned it in previous videos, self-review. How many times have we listened to a customer and a service advisor interaction? Have we witnessed it? Are they doing everything? Is there any areas that they need to work on for training? Okay, these are all things that we should be looking at. Okay, and again, coming back to my point, self-review. How often do we self-review? All right, if we're looking at it, we're understanding it, then we can look to implement different actions and processes to help these guys upsell. All right, next point I want to touch on, accessories. Okay, sensitive subject sometimes within retailers, but accessories. Great way to earn additional revenue and labour, okay, especially labour as well, because some components take a little bit of time to fit. But something I saw in a retailer recently was every car that's sold, the after sales department will contact the customer a week later, so they've already had the accessories option within buying their vehicle. But the after sales department will contact them a week later, making sure everything's okay with their vehicle, and also send them over an accessories brochure. Now that could be a PDF document, it could be through the post, but it's making the awareness. And then possibly even throughout that call, they discuss offers. So whether you guys are running campaigns and that on accessories, it's a fantastic opportunity to discuss any options, right? Even a set of carpet mats. You probably hear it time and time again, it's a simple one. How many times do people buy a car and it doesn't come with carpet mats, right? Or it doesn't come with rubber mats, or they want additional boot mat or so on, okay? Great ways to upsell, and again, more revenue for you guys as a business. All right. Okay. The other point that I want to talk about is bodywork, additional repairs, and this ties in with the EVHC side of things. But it's a great way to earn that little bit of additional revenue. Okay. Are you doing a complete check around? Again, video capture. Great way to show customers issues with their vehicle, and a great way to show them what else you can do. All right. So again, bodywork. Let's make sure you're looking at the bodywork, alloy wheels. Okay, these are all different routes that you guys, to help you guys, give value to the customer, but also help you with the additional revenue side. Okay. Something else I'd like to touch on, marketing campaigns. Right, so do you have marketing campaigns? I understand most dealerships and retailers, it's with a different area, but how much impact do you have on that? Are you carrying out quarterly, monthly campaigns or so on? Okay, is there a plan for seasonal campaigns, summer, winter? Okay, even just a simple offering an EVHC and sending that as a campaign could bring additional revenue to you guys. And it brings me back to my point again, self-review. Okay, are you doing everything within your power, within your control to help your business? All right, and if you're not, what can you do? All right, and it's all about the self-review. All right, guys. Thank you for your time. If you see value in this video and anything else you want to discuss, please comment auto below and I'll get in touch with you. Otherwise, thank you very much. Take care. Cheers.